Hey guys, my name is BobLyn and welcome back to another video. So what you're seeing here is the Jinan, and yeah, I let loose my inner whale and I got very lucky. So yeah, for the camouflage I have chosen the historical one because they give the same things, the one you can buy in the shop and the historical. Elite bonus, I took gun operator of course because it's not always you face a CV, and the AA is very good on this. For my build, I have Sejong, the legendary commander, and let me tell you, he's great for this ship. You get the, increased torpedo alert. I chose high alert here, but I would say go for preheating. Air defense plus, survivalist, exploit weakness plus, which is nice. Fully prepared, Mistweaver plus, which I finally know actually improves your fuel smoke. Demolition expert. Torpedo reload expert, which you get an extra torpedo reload and 25% reduced cooldown time on the reload booster. IFHE and of course Giant Hunter. So this is pretty amazing. For my build, of course, I run the standard reload, steering, and surface detection. And I will preface this: surface detection is so important in this ship. And I know a lot of you guys that got it, like me, have been struggling a little bit with it. Now, let me tell you, you guys, you have to be so patient with this thing. You gotta wait and take your time. Now, I'm gonna pull up the picture here where I actually get the Jinan, and yeah, another thing, let me just show you. So yeah, as you can see, I get both the Sejong and the Jinan, and I mean, I would have been really thankful with the Sejong, but I got the Jinan also. I mean, it could have been given to somebody else, the Sejong maybe, Wargaming. I mean, I feel kind of bad for getting both of them. But yeah, full disclosure, I spent 20k gold in total for these 40 crates and was lucky enough to get it on the last one. So yeah, that's just really lucky. But let's take a look at this game I got here. It's a really good one with a lot of torpedo hits. So this game here was kind of like my first impressions game. I hadn't really gotten into a full player match yet with this one. My first 2-3 games were like bot matches, so it didn't, kind of represent what the Jinan is supposed to feel like. But this game right here, as you can see, it's a really weird matchmaking. We have 3 DDs and me. You gotta remember too, I have a lot of torpedoes. And then they have cruisers and battleships. It's pretty unfair, so this is the perfect game for a Jinan. And I can play this like a destroyer, and this is what you should do. I'm of course gonna make a Cruisers of Blitz episode on this pretty soon, I hope. But I do want to get some, experience under my skin and actually, really play this thing, maybe get 100 battles or something. So yeah, I can get a, better guide and clearer picture. Anyways, you on the Jinan have 5x2 torpedoes on, each side. So 10 torpedoes on each side. And they do quite a lot of damage. These are deep water torpedoes. They go 10.4 kilometers, 10.2 kilometers. And they're really stealthy and fast. You get torpedo reload booster 2, and on my build, because I have Sejong, I get, 4 of them, which is very nice, and a 25% reduced reload time, so it's a really good commander for this tech line. We also get fuel smoke, and we get a defensive fire 4, which is actually quite nice and makes this thing capable of shooting down a lot of planes. So don't be discouraged to go for those planes if you see them. And also, don't be discouraged to go flank. Flanking is looked upon, kind of, looked down upon in this game. And I am one to, do that too. Because a lot of people who flank in this game tend to not help their team. What I mean with flanking in Jinan is trying to get a DD pick at the beginning of the game. Maybe, for example, if you're playing Epicenter, you go, at the outskirts of the circle trying to catch a DD. Because the guns on this thing are amazing. It feels like a combination between a Colbert and the Shimakaze. It's absolutely amazing, and I had so much fun. Just a few, I've had 9 games so far in this thing, and it's been a blast. I can tell right now that this is probably going to become my favorite ship in the whole game, because there's a high skill ceiling, meaning that there's a lot of, if you put a lot of experience and time into this ship, you could become very good. In capable hands, this thing is able to spot the whole enemy battleship fleet and devastate them with deep water torpedoes because they don't have time to react. Unless they have sonar up all the time or something like a DD to spot the torpedoes, you're not going to have a chance. And that's what you're going to see here, because now that we know the enemy Jinan has dispersed his torpedoes, we can push in. And my Sao is doing the same thing on the flank, but he's probably going to go down soon, since the Sao is, you know, it's a big cruiser, and he luckily gets a good strike on Montana, and I can go capitalize on this because he just used this damage control. Now, I said that you need to be patient in this ship. I could have, you know, easily shot my torpedoes here, which I'm, you know, doing. Kind of in the spread, you don't want to chunk them all at the same area, you know, you want to get, but you still want to get them close so they do a lot of damage, right? I could have shot the Venezia there, but that would expose my position, which is so important. You need to be undetected when you use these torpedoes, because a full broadside from even a Montana will absolutely devastate you in this thing. This is not a tanky ship. I mean, this feels like a Smolensk, but even worse because you don't have the troll armor. You know, it's an Austin hull, so you have 32mm, which means a lot of, you know, medium caliber ships will penetrate your hull and deal full pen damage. I've seen this myself when I've played against Jinans. As you know, we took out that Montana, and look at the Slava, he's just gonna take a punishing as well. These torpedoes are insane. But yeah, like I said, this thing, it blows up, so you gotta utilize these smokes often, and you gotta use them smart. You need to, a tactic that I employ quite often is, you know, using my first set of torpedoes and then turning my ship, and if I do get detected by a DD or planes, I can use the smoke to, you know, get away and send my torpedoes kind of safely. Now in this situation, I'm not gonna turn around right now because there's two Jinans on the flank, now only one, but these two Jinans, or the Jinan, is still dangerous to me because his torpedoes, I mean, they're stealthy. He hasn't seen me, but he could be shooting at something else, right? Something behind me, the BB. So I don't want to get too close, but look at this, we're not detected. We have barely been detected this whole game, and that is, you know, in part due to the fact that they don't have any DDs. So this game is a anomaly, I guess you can say. But I mean, this is fun. I can tell that this is gonna be a favorite for a lot of you guys, especially those that like playing cruisers. It is on the harder side. It does take some skill, I would say. But positioning and stealth is, if you can get that down in this ship, and dodging as well. Dodging is super important. I won't be showing that in this video since this is just the first impressions. But in my Cruisers of Blitz, I've already gotten a lot of gameplay for the Cruisers of Blitz. I mean, even if you guys want more Jinan gameplay, I also have the Sejong. I thought about taking that to ranked actually and testing that out. So, you know, thumbs up if you want a Sejong video. I know a lot of you guys have gotten that as well. And, you know, but expect more Jinan videos because this thing is fun. And of course, we got the French battle cruisers coming out very soon, and you know, we gotta get those as well. So it's amazing that there's just so many cruisers to grind right now. There's so many cruisers coming out. We got also the Japanese ones soon, or maybe not soon, but they're gonna release at some point, right? Anyways, I didn't talk much about the game. It was really just me tossing torpedoes at a lot of BBs. Unfortunately, it was my fleet mate, so sorry guys, and you know, good game, well played. I didn't intend on going straight for you, but you know, when you see 3 BBs, you know, bunched up like that, you gotta take advantage. 112k, 3 kills, and 23 torpedo hits. That's a lot of torpedoes, at least for me. I don't play DDs very often that had that many torpedoes, but maybe I should. Anyways, guys, that has been it for this video. I'm just gonna show you the battle details here. You know, 85k torpedo damage. My name has been BobLyn, signing out.